Hello, Cancer. Hello, hello. Welcome to your January reading. I hope you're amazing. Hi. Happy holidays. Happy New Year, actually. So, we're going to jump right into your reading. Um, Timestamps will be in the description box below. We have it separated by general, love, and spiritual message. Okay? All right. So, let's see what we got for you, Cancer. Okay, we have strength, mountain, waterfall, effortless, smudging ceremony, and we have the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. Hmm. So in January, it may feel like everyone has it easier than you. It may look like you're like, why am I going through all this? Why is everything so difficult for me? Why is everything so complicated for me? I feel like it pushes you. January kind of pushes you to the edge. Not so much where you're like, oh, I don't think I can do this, but it's just like it's pushing you to see how strong you are and how capable you are, how much self uh confidence, how much self confidence you have and inner strength you have. So I feel like that is being put to the test or put to its like tip top use in January. Um, it may seem like everyone else doesn't have it as hard. I feel like it's just a perception thing where you're feeling like everything is on you. It just feels heavier for you than everyone else. It has a lot to do with you releasing things from your life and things like kind of shifting out, shifting away. The thing is with integrity is you have to do what's right. It feels like it's hard and you're like there has to be an easier way, there could be an easier way, but you're going to like the outcome more if you just kind of um, put that effort and backbone into it, Cancer. Okay, so let's see what we got in the cards for you, General. Okay. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like January is hard on you mentally. And you probably are kind of on the edge, saying things you don't mean or thinking back to things that you've said that you may not really fully mean 100%. Um, I just feel like you're going through a lot. I feel like you feel like you've been let down. You got a lot on your mind. You got a lot to worry about. But you are at the end. It's like you're transitioning out of something. It is hard. It is hard. Um, it's just about how you look at it and thinking about it as this being a time where you're getting rid of things or moving away from things you don't need in your life. But I feel like in your mind, you're like, how can I find happiness in this type of situation? you're taking it sort of hard, I feel like. Seven of Coins, Knight of Coins in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. You may feel stuck with someone, or by someone. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But it's almost like you may have made some sort of decision that you wanted to stick with. Like you were like, this is what I want to do. Like this is the choice that I've made in my life, in my environment. But realizing that it's not the best one for you, it could be that someone has told you like this wasn't the best situation and you did it anyway. And you kind of want to stick with it to kind of show other people that you were right. But when you think about it, like the work that you're putting in it's like the work that you're putting in to prove that you're right isn't useful as you just doing what is right, like going the other way, even though you want to show maybe somebody that they were wrong, or like prove it to someone, you know. I feel like it's just not worth it. You're going to have to make the investment that you didn't want to make anyway because you can see that you're stuck right now. Nine of Coins in reverse, Judgment, and the Queen of Coins. Yeah. I see you going back on something, Cancer. So, you have a choice to make, whether to be stuck in your environment and the situation that you're in, or kind of like admit that you were wrong and just have that wake up call, that self awareness, and then go in the direction that you should go in, regardless of what other people think, regardless of the changes that may come. Because, it's like, because you either are not going to have, like, nurture your environment and your material world and your finances by not doing it. I mean, just to prove somebody else wrong or just to say that you were right, it doesn't make any sense. So I feel like you're going to double back on something. It's like you have to, in order to be successful, or in order to move forward, in order to be prosperous. It just makes sense, right? Yeah, it's kind of like realizing somebody was right after you thought about it a little longer, or you cleared your head a little longer. Yeah. You may have felt in the past that somebody was being unfair to you, or not thinking about you, or making a choice for you. It's like you kind of took it to heart, or took it hard a little too quickly. But the more that you were involved in it, the more everything started to reveal itself, and you started to see that that was a good choice, or a good um, advice that somebody was giving you. And I feel like you're trying to go in that direction lightly without having to hear, like, I told you so, or something of that nature. Yeah. The idea of being wrong, or so having somebody tell you, I told you so, or it just doesn't feel good. And I feel like that's what's causing you to kind of not go in that direction, even though that's the best direction for you. It's easier to just do it and kind of get it over with, I'm saying. Yeah, sometimes you make bad judgment calls, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, don't let your pride stop you, or defensiveness stop you from missing something that you need. You know what I mean? Don't let that stop you, okay? Yeah. You're going to have to make a choice for yourself, to keep your energy moving in a good direction, to keep life going in a good direction. Like this is just one burden that you can get over really easily by just taking the move. It's like somebody said, I told you so, and you just be like, okay, but you're still going to come out on top. Like it's not as important as you think. Um, you are the one that's going to keep yourself trapped, like the overthinking about this instead of just doing it. Yeah, redefine what's important to you. You know what I mean? Emotionally. And think about more what can help you manifest a better situation for yourself. Let me see what you don't see here. High Priestess, Four of Coins, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody knows that you didn't take the advice or you didn't listen to them. But to them, they feel like you need to slow down and listen. It's like they know that they were giving you good advice. They felt that you were stuck. They wanted best for you. You know what I mean? Um, and all they heard was that you just didn't want to hear it. But they knew that this would be the best thing for you. So I just think that they want the best for you. Yeah, they want the best for you, to be honest. I don't think, even if they say I told you so, it's not because of like to hurt you. It's more like they want to feel validated. They want to feel like you know that they wanted the best for you, not because they want to see you down. Okay? All right. So let's get into your love energy. Well, hello, Cancer. Let's get into your love reading, see what we have for you. The Gardener, the Divine Feminine, this talks about your sensitivity right now. I feel like you're really sensitive in January, Cancer. Um, yeah, you're really sensitive. I feel like it's time for you to like let past hurts or issues go, or especially with like past people hurting you or doing you wrong. Like I feel like this person that you're dealing with now, or the energy that you're dealing with, is different now. Like you have a chance to kind of like do love differently or open up yourself to something that could actually, I feel like this is a person that actually wants the best for you, but you're bringing in like old issues or old hurts into this new relationship, or this new potential relationship. So I feel like you should open up a little bit and kind of like allow things to happen so this relationship can grow. Okay? All right. Okay, so we have the Ten of Coins in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this is stemming off of like family issues or like generational relationship issues, right? I feel like you are a little bit defensive about like relationships and connections that haven't worked in the past. And it may also have something to do with family issues as well that worked in the past. I mean, that didn't work in the past. I feel like there's something in January that triggers you, like something someone says or how you perceive something. Um, I don't feel like it is, though. It's more like how you see it or how you're perceiving it. But I feel like whoever this is wants the best for you, or they're just trying to be open to you. It's like they see a problem and they kind of want to resolve it for you, or they want to make it better for you. It's like they're bringing something to your attention. But I feel like it's processing through you like something negative or something mean or something hurtful. Yeah. It's definitely an opportunity to heal with the Three of Swords here. I just feel like you're a little bit shut off. It's kind of like You don't like people trying to control you or telling you what to do, probably from something in the past or a family issue. Maybe there was a father that was really controlling or something like that, a father figure. Um, but you can't see that somebody is trying to help you or show you affection or bring something to your attention. I feel like they're trying to be they're trying to like bring light or bring light to something in your life or something that needs your attention that could help you, but I feel like it's filtering into you in a negative way because it's filtering through something that needs to be worked on, you know. Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Yeah, here comes the major arcana. I feel like though in January you start to see like how helpful this person is being, like how they're trying to help you attain happiness or how they're trying to be helpful to you. Um in a very, it's just the way that they do it. Like you're trying to protect yourself and that's what is bringing this about, right? Is you like trying to defend yourself against what you feel is like something evil or something trying to overstep your bounds, someone trying to overstep your boundaries. But this person is like, it's like they're trying to learn more about you. They're trying to connect with you. They're making that decision to kind of open up to you. Um, and they feel like this is an issue that needs to be resolved before they can like fully open up or before things can fully take form. And I feel like eventually in January you start to see that, not at the beginning though, or not at the start of this kind of conflict, if that's what you want to call it. But I feel like it starts to make sense to you eventually. Yeah, you start this off as you have this idea of love and how love is supposed to be, feel, and seem. Okay. But you're with somebody that wants a more stable relationship. So they're going to say things or do things sometimes that don't feel 100% like lovey dovey. Everything is great. The world is fantastic. It's like they're trying to bring in some sort of structure. Okay. And they're doing it slowly. So it's not a big, huge transition. They're doing it slowly. And I feel like it throws you off of, like, kind of off of your balance because it's not your comfort zone. You know, it throws you out of your comfort zone. I feel like that makes you sort of defensive. Like I know what's best for me, but in an emotional way. You know, it brings up those emotional feelings for you to be that way. I do feel like you start to see the opportunity that's being presented to you, you know, but they feel like you don't hear them or you don't see them or you don't see that they're doing out of love and care. Because you're being defensive or being narrow minded or fixated on just how that's changing your life. Because I feel like it does feel like they're trying to change things, but it's actually for the good, you know, because they want to be with you long term. And you're very like comfortable where you are. You know, you don't want the change, but the change is good. And I feel like that's what makes you defensive. Yeah. You start to see that this person is trying to make a choice to choose you. You know, like they want a better relationship and a better connection. I don't feel like this person is going to um, leave you or anything like that, but it feels like they're very focused on stability and life and finances, and they want you to be kind of in that category with them, you know? So it goes against what you believe, kind of what love is. Like, you believe right now, it seems like love conquers all, and that's all you need is love and all that kind of stuff. And they're more structured and, make sure life is good and the home is good and money is good and all that. So let's see what you don't see, Cancer. Yeah, you got to make a decision if you want to move forward with this relationship or with this person or just move forward in general. There's more out there than just what you already know or just the kind of love that you've experienced. Like, it's time to expand, is what it looks like. And this person is bringing that opportunity in a loving and caring way because they want that for you. They want that with you, you know? So it's up to you if you want to move forward in this and make it real, or you just don't want to deal with it and you're just like pausing things for now. Really, it's up to you. Okay? All right. So let's get into your spirit message. All right, Cancer, let's see what your spirit message is. Oh, trickery. Miracle and impasse. Don't let your emotions trick you into feeling like a victim, okay? Or trick you into staying where it is that you are, just because emotionally you feel some type of way, okay? It's causing a blockage like in your life and you moving forward, right? I feel like someone is presenting you with a miracle, like someone is trying to say something to you or show you something that maybe you don't want to hear because emotionally it makes you feel some type of way, but it's really a miracle in your life to get you to move forward. It's kind of like that whisper or that conversation that you don't want to have that you need to have, you know that's what this is. Okay? So that's what we got for you. I love you, Cancer, and I will talk to you later. Happy New Year. Be safe. Bye bye.